Hello there, people. Right, I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible because I've got so much stuff going through my head right now. First thing is, right, to start with, I don't do my channel anymore about my illnesses, except when he's a lighter. God, so frustrating. Sorry, I've got a little box of lighters somewhere, but I don't know where they are. I'm going to press pause because this is just. Right, video continued. I now have a lit cigarette. Right, today has been a mishmash of mishmashes. I say, I know I don't do my channel about illness anymore, but this is something I do have to mention. I have bloods done every 2 weeks at the request of my community mental health recovery service, or in some places known as the community mental health team, to ensure that my electrolytes, liver, iron, all those things are okay, because they know that I survive at what would, well, a very low BMI. And we've got an agreement that as long as I can keep my blood stable, i.e. liver function, electrolytes, etc., that we don't have to go down the route of any type of, hospital treatment type thing. However, I've been trying to I had bloods done, 2 weeks ago. I had them again today, which was kind of, cool. It wasn't cool, but considering I hadn't got an appointment to have bloods done, within 5 minutes they managed to get me in a room with a nurse who, I've peeled the plaster off now, but took blood out of, they have to take it out of one particular vein because I've got very slippery veins, if that means anything to anyone. Apparently my veins are slippery. Thing was, what we wanted to know was the last set of bloods I had done. Is everything okay? They still can't tell me. Because the doctor or GP or whatever has looked at some of them, but not all of them. And the receptionist, bless her, I say bless her because she can't tell me things, said that there were notes next to other parts saying need to discuss with patient, At this point, it was about 10 a.m. I started to get very, very, very cross, which I think is reasonable, because I don't weigh myself regularly. I've stopped doing the, I break the habit of the body checking and the scales and all that stuff, so that I could just concentrate on getting on with living. However, when they took me off my iron tablets, I was okay for a couple of days. And then I kind of wasn't okay. I started to feel more exhausted than usual. Things like coming up the 2 flights of stairs became blah blah. But having checked my body weight on my scales yesterday morning, it's still exactly the same. So I haven't deteriorated as regards body mass or weight, which flags up to me that, yeah, my blood, something in my blood probably isn't quite right. We've tried on a couple of occasions to go over there and say, right, just can we have the blood results? And it's like, well, the doctor looked at a few of them, but the doctor's got to review and speak to you, meaning me, about some of them. And I'm like, yeah, but, and at this point I got really upset and I actually screamed this out in the surgery while there were people waiting, and I probably shouldn't have done, but I don't care because they're letting me down. And I said, right, I have a BMI of below, not mentioning numbers, won't do that. My weight, BMI, whatever, is exactly the same because I checked it yesterday morning. Yeah, I'm feeling absolutely exhausted, shite, blah blah. I think I need my iron tablets back, or is something else wrong? Oh, the doctor wants to discuss that with you. Right, okay. I said, okay, fine. So can the doctor call me over the lunch hour? And then they looked at that she was doing the whole thing. And she said, actually, you're due more bloods. We can do them now. I had the bloods done. But what makes me, I say laugh, it's not fucking funny. But there is obviously a problem with some area of my blood, whether it's my, God help me, not my renal stuff, i.e. potassium, magnesium, sodium, that, you know, the things that can stop your heart beating in the middle of the night or at any time it fucking likes. Liver, and, you know, and anemia. And, sorry, it's putting the lid on an ashtray. Yeah. See, at this point, I'm already exhausted because I've kicked off in the surgery. Because I'm upset and angry. They then took more blood out of me, which will be back in about 4 or 5 days' time. But the way I see it is, what is the fucking point of taking blood out of me every 2 weeks to keep a close monitor on the fact that and what is most dangerous is the drop in electrolytes. And yeah, they've got on my notes that the doctor needs to discuss with the patient this issue, and yet nobody has. And as I sort of screamed, shouted, whatever, quite rightfully, I think, in the surgery this morning, was, yes, but I could effing drop dead I did say effing. I didn't say the full word because, there was some kids. But I said, if my electrolytes are effed, I could effing drop dead at any second, and I have my bloods down for this reason. So if there is something that the doctor needs to discuss with me, why the hell hasn't anybody called me? And now you're telling me that it's been 2 weeks since I had my bloods done. I now need to go and have more bloods done, which I did. And sorry, but I just have to get this off my chest, because as we walked out of the surgery, I said to my carer, if I drop down bloody dead, make sure you see those bastards. Excuse language. Sorry. But the reason I comply is because my community mental health team want to know that my bloods are okay. My weight, BMI, whatever, is stable, low, but far too low, but stable, which it is. And we keep track of that. But if the surgery can't even let me know that, well, I know now from asking that there is something wrong with my bloods, and I can virtually guarantee it's going to be anemia again because of the way I feel. And I just said, yeah, take more blood from me. But I literally sat there, put my arm on the cushion, as they do, and only because it has to be this arm, and it has to be, I've got a vein there which is very prominent, which looks like probably a great vein to take blood from. I know the light in here, I've just realised, is now diminishing. But it's a slidey, it slides about. I've got another really good vein there, which is where they took the blood from, and always do. So I've had now another blood's done, but it's like, how the fuck do I get the results? It's ridiculous. Luckily, my CPN's coming around tomorrow, blah blah, and I'll discuss it with her. Anyway, the nice news, which I'll now keep short, is that I've got a new phone, which I've got to wait for my 3-in-1 micro SD card to come through from my service provider for free, but to go into my new Illuma 5-inch BT smartphone, which is currently plugged in, charging up, and love it. And my beautiful, beautiful fiance got that for me. So I'm chuffed, all chuffed about that. And I'm going to go for now because I am tired, probably because I need iron. There won't take it until they confirm to me what I do or don't need. Because if I start consuming my own vitamins and minerals and blah blah, then having bloods taken will flag up that everything's okay. So I need them to have my bloods as they are in order to get an accurate result. Craziness. And then when you can't even ring, or your GP can't even be fucking asked to ring you and tell you the results. Sorry, to me that is just crazy. But anyway, gonna shut up and go. Not gonna put this in the section of like illnesses, blah blah, because it's a rant. It's a rant. And yeah. Anyway, gonna go and catch you tomorrow, guys. Oh, 15 minutes. Bloody hell. If anyone actually watches this, just, I don't know, switch off halfway through or something. Good evening.